Hello, everybody. This is Nicole Whitlock with eCom Sellers, and this is the Tuesday eCom Sellers Academy training. I think my mic is working. We'll see. Just a second. I got to double check. Is my mic working? Yes, my mic is working. Okay. Sometimes it's not. So, what I wanted to talk about today is the list that you receive from eCom Sellers Academy that only you receive. Nobody else gets it. And so I wanted to make sure that you are maximizing the usage of the list because that's going to give you the opportunity to potentially establish some accounts or to make some money and so on and so forth. So you should be getting an email if you're an active Academy member that says your wholesale list, and it'll have the week. And then it kind of walks you through high level what you need to do, in order to get going with any of the wholesale suppliers that are on the list. So you want to contact me if they require you to establish an account. Some of them do, some of them don't. Some of them you can just source from straight on. If there's a need, you can request to become a distributor if it makes sense. So an example of where it might make sense, like if you wanted to sell Nike, you want to probably be a distributor. Because if you're buying Nike wholesale, like you want to be able to resell them and you don't want to have any problems with Nike. So you want to become a distributor. That makes more sense. If they have an application, complete that. If they don't have an application, you don't have to worry about it. And you want to check and see what's in their catalog, if they have a catalog or if they just have the website. Sometimes they'll have a catalog, sometimes they'll have a price list, sometimes they'll have other stuff. So I just want to invite you to make sure that you're going through the list. So when you receive the email, you'll literally click on, check out the list here. And then once you click on it, it's going to open up a Google Sheet. Now I'm in as the owner, so what you want to do is you want to do file and make a copy because you only have view access to it, or you should only have view access to it. So I have full editing and everything capability, but you want to click on file and make a copy so that you can keep it. And you want to make sure that you're using this list to establish accounts so that you have the opportunity, again, to make some money. So I think I clicked on the first one. I may not have it still open. It says Snow Joe. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up Snow Joe. When I go here, it just looks like a regular website. It doesn't really look like a true wholesale distributor. It just looks like it's another seller's account. You can scroll down to the bottom to see if there's any requirements once my screen catches up. So for marketing inquiries, you can email that. Where to buy, about our company. You can go over, let's see if they have anything that's specific to wholesale. So first responders, military discount, teacher discount, medical providers discount. So if you're a medical provider, that's awesome. And you can also click on contact us to become a wholesale supplier, or you can contact them directly if you don't see the option down here at the bottom. Sometimes it just is a matter of just buying and that's it. Okay. So I'm going to click on the where to buy, see if that gives me any insight. So authorized sellers, where to buy, special digital offers, US retailers. So the products are clearly being sold on eBay, HSN, Amazon, Walmart, Target, Wayfair. So the products are clearly being sold on other platforms, and it looks like they're also being sold on Canada. Okay. So if I go through this list of products, if I start looking at the products that they have, where I am, we don't need any snow shovelers. But you might be in an area where they still need them, or you have another big snow coming your way, because some people still have a big snow coming. Snow cleanup, so on and so forth. If you scroll down, they've got the sun stuff. So, things when it's not so cold and not so sunny. They also have refurbished, which I never sell refurbished. And I don't see deals. Maybe deals are just on the first page. So let me go see if deals are just on the first page. So let me go back to the main page. $125 away from, okay, so here's the deals. Featured deals are on the front page. And so one of the things is Aqua Joe expanding kick free contractor grade fiber something. And then they've got a chair with a drink holder. That doesn't seem anything extravagant. This one is a shovel, and this one is a cordless grass shear hedge trimmer. Okay. So I'm sort of interested in this one because it's got 176 reviews. The ratings on it are really good, and it looks like there's a $20 savings. So $29.99. So I'm sort of interested in this one. Plus, we're going into the spring. So I want to see if, this is something that maybe is already on Amazon or on Walmart. So I'm going to look up this Sun Joe. I'm going to try to click on it and let's see what we find. If I can get my mouse to just grab anything. There we go. All right. So now I'm going to go over to Amazon. Just randomly chose this, guys. I haven't looked this up. So it may or may not be a good deal. We'll see. All right. So it looks like it's the same price right now. But if I open this up in non-incognito, hold on. Let's just see what my Chrome extensions have to say. Because I want to see if this has gone on sale, if there's a discount, because it may be worth getting and reselling later. That would be sort of a buy and hold situation. I don't know how many of my Chrome extensions are active, so we'll just see. So when you have 9,000 Chrome extensions, what typically happens is sometimes it takes forever for stuff to come up. So I'm going to go ahead and open up this and, oh, maybe. Might take a second. It's thinking about it. Okay, so they're doing 40% off. Okay, it's still spinning, so just a second. Let's just see if something else pops up. I got a whole bunch of stuff clearly I need to log into. It's still spinning. Let's see what comes up. So it's currently the same price as it is on that site. So that's one thing. Okay. I got a lot of stuff popping up. Woo! Still popping up. It's still spinning. So I'm going to do remind me later on that one. There's a bunch of stuff I need to log into, so we'll just. Okay, thank you. Yeah, stuff is still going to continue to pop up. So I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at this thing and see what it's been doing. Okay. So used, oh, come on. Waiting for it to respond. Just takes a while. Okay, so it dropped down. This is December. So if I expand this out, this is in the last 3 months, and I just change it to the year. I want to see what this price on this has been. Okay. So it looks like around March, the price of this thing goes up, guys. If I can just get anything to respond. So in March, you can see this spike right here, and the price of it went up, which is a good thing for you as a seller. So that's the first thing. The price of it was $49.99. So if you're getting it at $29.99, that's not a bad discount. So that's the first thing. Okay. Then I can see that the price, I don't know what's going on with my tool. I think I have too many things open, but anyway, that the price has been staying at around 32, 36. That's June. So back in March, the price of this is going to go up, which means that you have an opportunity to make a profit off of it. And then, of course, right now it's down. And it's down probably because of President's Day, because they had a President's Day sale. So that's more than likely why it's down. But I wanted to just point out that there is a sweet window in which this particular product last year, the last 12 months, sold for a higher price, sold for the $49.99. That's just one item that we're looking at. So if I go back over to their website, let's go back. Well, let's go see what else they have. Again, people will be buying those hedge cutters for, they'll be buying them for the spring. You also see this President's Day 55% off, and you get 15% off. So there's a bunch of different deals that they're offering right now. I'm going to go back to the featured deals. So that one was $29.99. Let me go ahead and scroll. Okay, so this one is $103. It's bigger. These are those Martha Stewart hedge cutters. So Martha Stewart, okay. We'll look at that in just a second. Aqua Joe again, $34.99. This one's a shredder. It's $119. And so the Martha Stewart hedge cutters are 50% off. Now again, because we're coming off of President's Day, there might be still a deal going on for those. But we can go and look and see what they've been selling for. Again, we're using Amazon as a gauge. We can go and look at eBay. We can also go and look at some of the other platforms just to see if the product is there, like going over to Walmart and seeing what Walmart is selling it for. Oh my gosh, what is going on with me and this mouse? Ugh, this is so annoying. Me and this mouse. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down. I don't immediately see Martha Stewart pruners. So I'm going to reduce some of this. Maybe if my mouse cooperates. Wow, look at that. It just decides it wants to do something else. Okay. All right, so there's the Martha Stewart pruners. They are $11.99 on Amazon right now. You can get them for $4.99. That is right now. It looks like the sale ends in 12 hours. Limit 2. But again, you can get them for $4.99. They're selling for $11.99. So that is 100% profit for sure. And let's go see if they're on Walmart. So let's see if they're here. And they are on Walmart if you're selling on Walmart, and they're $11.99 there too. So I guess we can go see if they're on eBay too. Let's just go see. Why am I sharing this with you? I think a lot of the team, they don't pay attention to the list. Maybe they don't even open it. They don't check to see if there is something they could be sourcing or selling. If there's a deal out there they could be taking advantage of. They don't always look at the list. And we're trying to give you stuff that you can sell right now. Some of these, so these are $9.99, this first pair. But as I scroll down, I can see that they're 20, 28, 23, 06, 798. So somebody probably got it for, well, they could still take advantage of the $4.99. So they're even profitable on eBay right now. And that is from the list that you're receiving every week. So if you're not really taking advantage of the list, if you're not really looking at the list, if you're frustrated with having a hard time sourcing, all you need to do is you need to start with what is the stuff that we're sending you so that you have the opportunity to potentially make some money. Because we do want you to be successful. We want you to win. Okay, so the next one, I'm just going to find one more thing and then we'll move on. So I don't know what these are. Telescopes, snow brooms. I don't know what that is, but it says ice scraper. I would have to see these demonstrated. I have no idea what they are. Let's see if I can figure it out. So they're ice scrapers. Oh, see, this is what happens when you don't live where there's ice. I mean, we did have ice, but I didn't go outside because I was slip and fall. So our ice is always temporary most of the time. So every once in a while, we have some kind of weird, extended bad weather window, but the most of the time we do not. It is literally here and gone. So now that I see what this thing is for, which is pretty cool, people can use it to get the ice off of their solar panels. They can use the tip to get ice off of their windshield. They can get the snow off of their car, their RV, or their tiny home, or their cargo van, or whatever. It stores nicely in the trunk, so I can see that. So let's go see what this thing is selling for. It says it's $19.99. It looks like you get two of them. So let's go see what it is on Amazon. Again, this may or may not matter to you. If you're doing okay with sourcing, then this is irrelevant. But if you're struggling with finding stuff to sell or finding stuff that's profitable and that people are still buying, because again, where we are, there is no snow. But somewhere in the world, somewhere in the universe, there is snow. So it looks like this 2-pack, and they got a different color of it, but still black on black. Look at the price there, guys. So we have $34.99, and then we have $28.81. We have 27. Is that our color? Ours is gray. Okay. So 27 for 2. All of those are still profitable. Now, I don't know how long this thing is. If you're going to try to send it into Amazon FBA, you want to pay attention to the dimensions, make sure you don't have any problems. And then somebody is just selling a singular one for $19.99. I ain't mad at them, because selling a singular one, if you can get a 2-pack, you're getting a 2-pack for $19.99. You just sell one of the two. and they're selling one of the two for $19.99. That's clearly a profit. Clearly. So again, that's another opportunity. You just have to be paying attention. Now, in this example, feels more like online arbitrage than it does feel like wholesale. But that was on the wholesale list that we sent out. So again, you just need to go through it and see if you can find some profitable products in there. Something that you can turn a profit and that's still in demand. Okay, so I'm going to go to the next one, Nesco. All right. So they clearly got a whole bunch of cool gadgets. I love cool gadgets. So the first thing I'm going to do, you see that there's a My Account, which means I have the opportunity to set up an account. If I scroll down to the bottom, there's a Let's Connect. You can check there to see if there's anything about becoming a distributor or a wholesale supplier or any of that stuff. If not, this may be another one of those online arbitrage opportunities. And that's fine too. But let's see what they got. So I don't know what this is. I am not that talented nor gifted. But it's $83.99 down from $104.99. I think that says 104. So I'm going to go look some of these up. And let's see if we've got a deal or not got a deal. And if it's something I can sell. Is it something I can turn a profit? Is it worth it? Again, I just went back to a November list. You got a January list. You got a February list. And so you can go and see if there's an opportunity for you. So it's called the Sous Vide Cooker. I wouldn't even know how to use that, guys. So I mean, that's sous chef. So okay, not exactly the same. We're looking for one with a red handle. But the one thing I am noticing is the prices on these things. They're not cheap by any stretch of the imagination. So this is $83.99. And we're looking for a Nesco. So let's go see. Okay, I don't see a Nesco yet. There might be a reason, but I don't see a Nesco. I'm still observing that the prices are higher for this particular product. So I don't see Nesco. Let's go over to Walmart and let's go over to eBay. Now that doesn't discourage me. That just means that either there's a reason why there's not a Nesco, whatever this thing is. There's probably a reason. So $144. There's another one that's $116. Here is another one that is $366. Here's another one for $117. Again, it's not the same brand, but these things are clearly selling. So even if you can't sell the Nesco brand, which I don't know if you can or can't, but even if you can't sell the Nesco brand, this thing is clearly selling. If you can sell the Nesco brand, then go and list it. So let's go see if we can find it over here. All right. So this one is 99. I don't know what this next one is. Nutra Chef. It sounds like the NutriBullet, but anyway. This is the container. That's a cooker. These are the containers. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. Because this is a great bundle opportunity to sell the container and the thing, whatever the thing is, to sell both of them. Awesome. I would definitely do that. And maybe you just want to sell the container by itself. So let's go see what the container is doing on Amazon. Now I'm curious. So this is what gets me going down a rabbit hole. Because again, I want to look for opportunities. And if there's not a lot of competition, so this one is $34.99. $34.99. I don't feel like there's a boatload of these things out here. Interesting. Let's go to next. Yes, the dogs are having a connection fit. They'll be fine. Okay, so there was only one page of containers. Are you serious? Only one page. Okay. So just from using the list that we gave you, because again, you guys have this. So I'm going to go over to Alibaba and I am going to, or AliExpress, either one. And I'm going to look up this Sue, whatever this thing is. I don't know what it is. I really don't. But now I've gone down a rabbit hole. This is a Sue bed container. How much are these containers going for? Nope. There's one. Good quality stainless steel, 500 pieces. I don't know what that means. Has the rack. This supplier has been in business for 11 years. Good service. I am interested. I am very, very, very interested. I'm very interested. Because now I've got the container. So there's one. There's another one. This one, container bundle kit. I think it has the thing, whatever the thing is. So $29 is still not bad when you consider this thing is selling on Amazon for a lot of money. Like a lot of money. So that's not a bad deal at all. So this supplier's been in business for 5 years. They have a 4.9. So I would do a little bit of checking, maybe get a test one, see if you like it. Not really sure if you have any branding opportunities, but there's not a lot of competition. So the more you buy, the lower the price. So yeah, I'm interested. Let's see what's on Amazon for this. So this is just the container. And the one that I saw said a bundle. Let me just read it again. Is it coming with the thing by itself? Or is it just the rack stuff? I don't even know what this is for. Now I'm going to have to go watch a YouTube video to see what this thing is for. There's nothing like selling stuff that you don't know what it is. So it says it's an accessory bundle kit container. So I don't know about that price. I don't like the price if you're not including the thing. But they do have some of these, whatever these things are, cooker, thermal, whatever. And this one is 39 to 46. This is 60 to 68. So yeah, I would definitely take a look, get a sample, see if it's based on what it's supposed to do. Again, I don't know the first thing about what it's supposed to do, but I would always double check the supplier to see how long they've been in business, what their ratings are, and all that jazz before I potentially source from them. But again, this stems from us sending you a list and then you going to that supplier and seeing what they have available. Started with this, and then we went down the rabbit hole, which is crazy. Not that one. Started with this. So my point is, if you're not opening the email, if you're not looking at the list, if you plan on growing your e-commerce business, this is your opportunity to do it. Because we're definitely giving you some material you can work with, products you can potentially source and resell for a profit. And that's the key, is to be able to make a profit in the midst of everything that's happening right now in the economy. We're trying to help you to be able to do that. So I want to encourage you to open up the email list that you get. This one was an old one from November the 11th, and you can go back and look at this one yourself. Some of them, if it's a true wholesale supplier, then you're just going to go through this process. If they're not a true wholesale supplier, then you're going to just, you're going to go ahead and, consider them, consider the process like online arbitrage. That's what I would say. So the other thing is going through and looking at the leads that we send you. So I will say the leads that we send you for Arbitrage under Academy, they're much better if you buy the page leads list. And here's the reason why: Arbitrage. The leads list is good, but you get a bigger profit margin on the other paid list. You still get a profit margin on this one, but you get a bigger one on the other paid list. So this is 217. I don't know if this one's right or not. There's some products that you can buy from Costco and products you can buy from JCPenney's, and also products that you can buy from Disney, Shop Disney. Yeah. So what we have started doing, and it'll be cleaner in the next one, is we did actually start populating the ASIN for you. We have the sales rank, which we're going to actually show you the lower sales rank. And we're also going to show you the number of sellers that are on the listing. So these two columns are going to change so that you can get the number of sellers that are on the listing. And you're going to get the primary and secondary category so that you know what the sales rank is. And you can look at the number of sellers that are on the listing. So this one is all video games. And if you're not a video game person, you don't care about that. But what I will say is this Costco Bamboo Lane is reselling on on Walmart for $17.99. So let's go and look at it. So if I go ahead and open up the Costco. And it's Bamboo Lane Organic Crunchy 2-pack, 2-count, 16 pack is what they are. Like there's 2 in a thing. Okay. And there's 16 total. So 8 of those, 8 2-packs. Okay. So I'm just going to look up. We already know what it's doing on Walmart. Let's just see what it's doing on Amazon. I'm now interested in this, whatever this Sue thing. I'm going to have to go watch some YouTube videos, figure out what that is, so I know how to correctly research it. Okay, so the 16 pack appears to be on Amazon, and the 16 pack is selling for $24.99. So it's saying it's selling for $24.99, and you can get it for the low price of $11.49. So you can buy it at Costco right now for $11.49, and then you can piggyback off of this listing where it is selling for $24.99. That's 100% markup, guys, even with fees. So that's the second time in the list that we send you. I found something that's 100% profit. And will it be that way every single time? No, it's not. But I can guarantee you that if you at least make a note of the products, you save the files yourself. So once you get the email, you click on the item, and then you click on file and make a copy. Keep the list and go back over it again. Go back over the list so that way you have the opportunity to potentially make some money with the list. This is one that if you're not selling, if you're not already going to Costco, I would consider doing that. And then when I click on this, let's just go see how many sellers are on it. So this particular listing only has 2 sellers on it. 2. Nope, 5. I'm wrong. 5 sellers. That's still good. So 5 sellers are on it. And the sales rank is secondary. It is 152 in rice cakes. There are 5 sellers on it. Who's going to Costco today? I mean, only if you want to sell consumables and replenishables. 152 in rice cakes. I would scan it from my Amazon seller app right now if you're selling on Amazon, just to make sure that you can sell it. And if you don't get a restriction notice, I would definitely be sourcing and selling this one. I'm just saying. And this is from the list that you receive every week. So if you're not looking at the list, you get it just for being an active eCom Sellers Academy member. If you're not looking at the list, please go look at the list. Use it for inspiration. Use it for product ideas. Use it to allow you to go down the rabbit hole, to go do some deeper research to see if there's something else that you could be selling and or sourcing on another platform. Now, I do want to introduce one other thing. I am going to invite those that are active Academy members. So you'll get the invitation tomorrow, and you won't get it tonight. But we created a chat for eCom Sellers Academy. So the chat is specifically for active members so that you can ask questions in the weekly training sessions. So if you go over community, just a second. Oh. There it is, community chats. So there is a weekly live Q&A, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I want you to come in here and I want you to ask your questions. If you're an active member, you'll be invited to join the chat, and I want you to ask whatever questions, even if it's not Monday at 8 p.m. Tuesday at 8 p.m. You can ask a question. You can ask the question on Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, whatever. We get notifications when somebody submits a question there or types in there. So I invite you to go into the chat, and if you're an active, paid, or a lifetime member, go into the chat and ask your questions if you don't want to ask them directly in the Facebook group, so that we can help you in your e-commerce business. My goal is to actually, help a significant number of people in eCom Sellers Academy reach their goal for 2023. It's still February. You still have time to finish February strong. So let's do this. Let's do this together. If you need some help, some support, I also encourage you to schedule your free 20-minute coaching session. You have the opportunity to do that as well. I'm here for you to help you and to help you troubleshoot whatever happens to be going on. So again, you're going to receive an invitation to join the chat. It is a chat exclusively for active eCom Sellers Academy members. So I encourage you to join it. So with that, if you have any questions, you can type your questions below this thread for this live broadcast. Otherwise, I hope that you have an amazingly blessed, extremely productive, and highly profitable day. And we'll see you next week. Goodbye for now.